Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the stream. Last we left off, we just got done with Extra Life Charity Event 2022, which we have raised a total of a little over $600. I am quite pleased with that. Hopefully, we reach our $1,000 goal mark for next year, when next year's theme is 100% for sure. Positively Half-Life. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Thank you all to those that have joined on in. We got quite a few handful of people here tonight, and I'm glad to see that. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to Sonic Origins, because I know I am. I've been playing this little collection on my Nintendo Switch on my off time, and figured, you know what, I might as well go on ahead and give Sonic the Hedgehog some more love. So we're going to go on ahead and do just that, Sonic Origins. Also, guys, I am also doing a giveaway to those that want to participate for a chance to win a copy of Resident Evil 4 Remake on any system of their choice. I am going to be doing a day one stream of that when that game releases, and we'll be announcing the winner that same night. The only two rules I have that are mandatory, by the way, is following me here on Twitch and joining my Discord server. It just helps me keep track of all those, and that's participating in all that jazz. So if you can do those two basic things, you'll be a-okay. You're practically in. You're practically in for a chance to win a copy of Resident Evil 4 Remake. Anyway, with that all being said and done, are we ready to step into Sonic Origins? I hope you are, because well, there's no turning back now. Anyway, so I actually had to mess with the options here a little bit and make sure that, you know, I got the screen up and ready for this. Unfortunately, this opening will not play again as soon as, you know, we open this up. So this little collection pack does have a neat little opening. So let's go ahead and check it out. We can go ahead and full screen this. Why the hell not? Oh, it's Sonic Adventures. That's not what I wanted. I wanted... There. I wanted that. That's the opening for Sonic Origins. So, yeah, this is a compilation pack of sorts, featuring 4 Sonic the Hedgehog games altogether. We got Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic CD, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Now, this, you know, this pack has been reviewed, has been full of mixed bags because, mainly for DLC, things, I guess. I never really had a problem with the soundtrack and all that. I grew up playing the classic Sonic games on the PC first, via the Sega Smash Pack and Sonic 3 and Knuckles Collection on Windows 98. So that's never really been a big deal for me. So, I mean, I played Sonic on PC before Genesis. Fucking shoot me. But And this little compilation pack is actually not too bad. You get all the games from the get-go. Let me go ahead and adjust the volume here just so you can hear me. And I am going to be constantly asking if the volume is fine, so please let me know. This compilation pack actually has all the games from the get-go. After the stream, Max will shoot us. Your OnlyFans needs updating. So, like I said, has all the games. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic CD, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Knuckles. It also has, bonus story mode, mission mode, what have you. This game has it all. And every single game has a classic mode, a boss rush, and anniversary mode. Now, anniversary mode for each of these games offer little perks, per se. For Sonic the Hedgehog, you weren't able to spin dash in the classic game, right? However, in an anniversary mode, you do that and then some, especially from Sonic Mania. So you got the drop dash, the spin dash, and not only that, but you can choose between which characters you play as. You either play as Sonic, Tails, or hell, even Knuckles the Echidna, because that makes sense, right? Playing as Knuckles in the first Sonic game when he's only been introduced in the third game? What fucking blasphemy is this? But yeah, you can totally do that. It's actually pretty cool. There's also mirror mode whenever you beat all these games. There's also mirror mode, so you have to go through the game again, only backwards. Ooh. But, yeah, anyway. For the sake of this playthrough for Sonic Origins, I am going to be going through all these games, but only in anniversary mode. And that's the only thing I'm going to be doing throughout this playthrough. So, hopefully you guys enjoy it. I know I am. Let's go ahead and get to it. But before we do that, let me go on ahead and go to options. I'm going to do my letterbox. I'm going to choose my boy Metal Sonic because Metal Sonic is cool. I like Metal Sonic. Alright, so let's start it off. Oh, I don't know how to play Sonic. Whatever will I do? Hello, alpacas. Oh, I unlocked an achievement for that. That's cool. Alright, so like I said, you can choose between 3 characters, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. I already mentioned in my Discord server that I'm going to be going through the game as Sonic because it just makes sense to go through the game as Sonic. But I did leave a little vote in my Discord server allowing you guys to vote on what character I play as in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 when I get to that game, which is between Sonic and Tails. So, have fun! Anywho, as you may have noticed, we don't have a life system in this game. Our life counter has been replaced by coins. And it's easy to gather some coins. You can gather coins by collecting life boxes, getting 100 rings, etc, etc, etc. What's really neat about these coins is that not only... Oh, I should probably go offline on Steam. That might help. Okay, so anyway, not only are you allowed to use these coins for purchases for extra goodies like images, the jukebox, videos, etc. If you happen to fuck up while getting a Chaos Emerald in any of these games, you will only need to use 1 coin to retry to get the Chaos Emerald, so you don't have to keep going forward knowing that you screw up. This is what I really like. This is what I really like about this collection pack, because it's just like, I don't have the patience to go through all the older Sonic games, especially while gathering the Chaos Emeralds and then screwing up, and it's like, oh god, I don't have the Chaos, oh my god, I only have this many tries left before I can actually get the Chaos Emerald again. Oh boy, what am I gonna do? I don't have to worry about that here. Of course, I'm still gonna have to try to concentrate a little bit here. Forgot how trippy the Chaos Emerald stages were in Classic Sonic. Oh yeah! Oh, 100%! And there we go, there's our first Chaos Emerald. So there are a total of 6 Chaos Emeralds here in the first Sonic game. We do not get the joys of being supersonic just yet. But we will in due time. We will in due time. Wait until Sonic 2. Yeah, because we don't achieve super status in this game or Sonic CD. In fact, in Sonic CD it makes sense. But, Sonic 1, there's only 6 Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, the 7th Emerald was not born yet, question mark? Go on ahead. Also, checkpoint serves as checkpoint. So, like say, it's like, okay, you know what? I'm done playing this game. You can head to the title screen or main menu, and the game saves where you're at with the exact ring count and score and everything. So, you don't have to worry about that. I mentioned it. Oh, you're exercising. Oh, yeah, you did mention that. You are exercising again. I need to start exercising myself. No. Son of a bitch! You know what? That's okay. That's okay. I don't need a Chaos. Who needs Chaos Emeralds? Am I right? Chaos Emeralds are for losers! So there's like 3 acts total in each zone. And I think there's a total of 7 zones. I could be wrong on that, but so look at that. I just got another coin right there. But yep, still your normal Sonic the Hedgehog game. A lot of people seem to have made complaints about this compilation pack, probably due to its price, which, But also another common complaint I've heard about this whole ordeal is the music. Because there's been plenty of music changes, especially in Sonic the Hedgehog 3's case. And to those that don't know the history of Sonic the Hedgehog that much, allow me to enlighten you at least a little bit. So there was some I guess I wouldn't consider it as what's it called? Rumor that Michael Jackson was available. Well, was originally available to help produce the soundtrack for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And there were some changes in the music department on that. Who knows if it's because of the allegations that were made against him or blah, blah, blah. But on certain consoles, and especially on the PC, there were some major replaces of soundtrack on Sonic the Hedgehog 3, specifically. Those changes have been made here, however. And you will realize a couple of tracks have been replaced. So yeah, Michael Jackson was responsible for Sonic 3 soundtrack. Who knew? Well, Sonic was just on his A game at that point. Alas, we got the infamous Marble Zone going on here. Oh, Marble Zone. Sonic Frontiers is a halfway decent game. I'm planning on picking it up. Probably want to see if there's going to be a price drop on that during the winter sale. Probably not, but you never know. I might pick it up. Fuck. Of course I lose my fucking rings. That's just painful. Who would want to see me stream Sonic Frontiers here? Oh, of course I'm at the... Alright. Well, I'm on a tight leash here. I'm gonna have to be careful here. Who would want to see me play through Sonic Frontiers on this stream? I'm gonna try my best to get all the Chaos Emeralds here. So, wish me luck, I guess. I will say, though, swimming takes a lot out of you. No, nope! Why did I do that? Okay, I know there's something up there. What is a hitbox? There we go. Whew. Just take my sweet time here. After I finished swimming today, I had the biggest meal since Thanksgiving. Yeah, no, swimming does take a lot out of you. I don't swim as often as I should, but I don't swim. More like I just relax in the pool because it's relaxing. Just don't eat before you swim. Dear God. You will... those cramps will get to you. Those cramps will definitely get to you. Okay. Well, if I mess up, I can restart from the checkpoint, if anything. So I'll at least have that going for me, because I don't have the patience like I did once upon a moon when I was a wee little lad. I don't have the patience. Not anymore. When it comes to these classic Sonic games and collecting the Chaos Emeralds, that patience has worn off many years ago. I don't know, some people might still have a sense of accomplishment. Like, oh man, getting all the Chaos Emeralds in one clean sweep? Oh, it's so good. Huh. Maybe it's just me then, I have no idea. Yep, take my time. Get into the ring! Oh, Sonic 1 is not a very long game at all. By the by. Very short. Very short game. Guess I'm going this way. No, motherfucker! So yeah, if you happen to mess up like that, if you have any coins on standby, you can use one to restart the Chaos Emerald stage. So, you know, that's cool. Son of a bitch. Yes, I will agree with that. Oh, what the? This is going very well, let me tell ya. This is going swimmingly. So where the fuck am I going? Am I going down that way? I don't think I'm going down that way. I think for sure. Yep, there it is. There it is. I know where I need to go now. No. Okay, so I think the longest classic games you can play that aren't incredibly long are RPGs. Yeah. Many hours I spent on Shining Force alone on the Sega Genesis. There we go. So after like maybe 3 screw-ups, we finally got our second Chaos Emerald, so that's cool. I should get my coins back after that, right? No? Of course not. This game hates fun. I guess I'm gonna go down here. I've been meaning to getting around to playing the remaster of Shining Force for the Game Boy Advance. Plus, I guess I just took a shortcut? What? I guess it wasn't really a shortcut, huh? What's everyone's experience with classic Sonic the Hedgehog as a whole in this chat? I know some people don't care for classic Sonic, but I feel I must ask anyway. I couldn't get past the levels after Green Hill Zone. Would you sit down? Would you reconsider sitting down and trying to go through this game again, or no? No, fuck! We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. I mean, that's fair. Not a whole lot of people do. At least I can say one thing out. What's really great about this game, it ain't Sonic Genesis on the Game Boy Advance. I wonder if I put up a donation goal that people would donate to that to watch me play that garbage of a fucking game. Yes, indeed it was. And although, because we had like what, we had Sonic 06, Sonic Genesis on the Game Boy Advance, and a Sonic Riders game. I don't think it was the first one though. Was it the first Sonic Riders game? I'm not 100% sure on that one. Oh, come on. Okay. Sonic Riders was a bit weird. I remember not really getting into that one just because of how the game was. It was definitely different. You're the fastest thing alive? What a joke. Bring up screenshot of Sonic flipping off Jet the Hawk while running backwards. Oh, I'm a newbie hero. Trust me, I'm no newbie. Even though I just botched up my last few chances of getting a Chaos Emerald, but we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that. Yeah. Oh, I know. I know. I found his design to be cool, I just don't really care about his personality. I mean, what's best about Jet's team? We got a Swallow that's basically a total bitch. We got an Albatross that's pretty much a muscle-bound version of Knuckles. Before it was popular with Sonic Boom. I'm gonna head to the title screen for this one because I'm not really doing too hot. Yes. And then Jet the Hawk. Oh man, Jet the Hawk. What a cocky little bastard. You're the fastest thing alive? Yeah, he is basically Patrick Star. There's just really nothing appealing about Jack the Hawk's team as a whole, I feel. And that's where I pretty much just stopped giving a shit about Sonic Riders right then and there. I tried it out a little bit. I tried out the game a little bit to see, you know, what it was like, but anything beyond that, no, I don't know a whole lot about, fuck you. I don't know a whole lot about Sonic Riders as a whole. Like, I can forgive someone being cocky if you're young and brash. Yeah, I mean, with Jack the Hawk, though, he's cocky for no reason whatsoever. He claims he's the fastest thing alive because he has a fucking jet ski board. Oh boy. Oh no. Whatever will Sonic do? It's as if he has natural speed. Also, my favorite track here in the entire game. Well, this seems to be everyone's favorite track in this game, let's be real here. It's like I could beat Boat and race. Right. Okay, I'm gonna take a shortcut to the exit here. So, here's a bit of a fun fact. I didn't start playing Sonic the Hedgehog 1 until, what was it? Sonic Mega Collection on the GameCube, I think it was. Because like I said, for the longest time, I grew up playing Sonic on the PC, where the only Sonic games I had was Sonic 2, 3, and CD on PC, right? But never had Sonic 1. I don't think Sonic 1 was released on the PC back in Windows 98 days, for sure. I could be wrong. There might have been a copy, but I can't really remember off the top of my head. So, I didn't have any experience playing through Sonic the Hedgehog 1 until Sonic Mega Collection on the GameCube. So, you know, that's cool. And do I like Sonic the Hedgehog 1? No! Not at all. If I were to pick my all-time favorite classic Sonic the Hedgehog game, Sonic 1 does not immediately spring to mind. That honor goes to Sonic the Hedgehog 3, 100%. Maybe Sonic CD. Sonic CD wasn't bad either. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful here. Maybe I can find a shield somewhere. Yep, down here, most likely. Jane, stop this crazy thing! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, there we go. Got my shield, that's all that matters. See? Spin dashing. You didn't have that in the OG Sonic game. And it sucked because of it. Okay, I shouldn't be too mean to the classic Sonic 1 game because, let's be fair, Sonic the Hedgehog was the reason why I want to say, I mean, if it gave Nintendo a run for their money for a short while, if it had the balls to go against Mario, I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 had to have done something right? You know? It was a pretty popular game. You would either have Mario or Sonic. There was no gray area. What? What do you mean you have two? Fuck you, pussy. Sonic and Mario is where it's at. And I will admit, I was a bit of a Sonic fan. And I never really even played any of his games beforehand. I mean, I've had experience, but no. I've had experience playing through Mario more than I did with Sonic the Hedgehog. In fact, my first experience with Sonic the Hedgehog was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Game Gear, which, you know, a lot of people claim the hardest Sonic game of all time. But I like Sonic because of the design. It was pretty fucking cool. Fuck you, OneDrive. Sonic had that neat little attitude, his fucking color scheme. Oh my lord, the color scheme alone. He had such a cool design compared to Mario, I feel, you know? And I'm not bashing on Mario. No. Mario is a fantastic video game mascot, but Sonic back then? Wow. I mean, who else would go against the Italian plumber at that point, right? There we go. So we only need 2 more Chaos Emeralds. Alright, so are we at the 3rd active Spring Yard Zone? Yes, we are. So I can't get the Chaos Emerald here even if I wanted to. So before you guys ask, who do I like more, Sonic the Hedgehog or Mario? I bet a lot of you are wondering about that, right? And you may think, yeah, you know, your username pretty much gives it away. You like Sonic more, don't ya? Yes and no? Yes and no, and how would I even begin to explain myself on that one? Why yes and why no? I should probably move that mouse cursor out of the way. Well, I guess I could go back to saying how I really idolized Sonic when I was younger. How Sonic the Hedgehog brought me... hi, Gaijin the Hedgehog is playing a hedgehog. Hi, Alex Kicker, it's been a while. Did you sign up for that Resident Evil 4 Remake giveaway? Now I could go on explaining how Sonic the Hedgehog was pretty much responsible for how me and my sister especially got around to getting along because fuck me. Why did I do that? Oh, it didn't matter because I'm in the third act anyway. I can't get the Chaos Emerald even if I wanted to. Well, anyway, where was I? But yeah, no, I mean, and you know, when it comes to Mario, I mean, I would like to safely say that I play Mario more than I do Sonic nowadays. Because, let's be real, Sonic the Hedgehog was only good for his platforming, not anywhere else. Maybe a good racing game or two, but other than that, though, Sonic the Hedgehog... Sonic the Hedgehog was only known for one thing and one thing alone, platforming. And I will die on that hill. Hi, Gigi. So, God, if I died there. And known for going really, really fast, I get winded looking at him. But I mean, I get more enjoyment from Mario than I do Sonic nowadays, especially. I've been on an RPG kick lately with that Italian, and oh boy, can't say no to Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. Sonic had his hand in RPG, and despite BioWare being a part of that, the game still managed to suck ass. I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure I offended some BioWare fans out there, but it's true. Sonic Chronicles was not a good game at all. Ugh, this is starting to get a little hairy. Okay. It's over. Oh boy, but we step into one of my all-time favorite zones in the entire fucking game. Said no one ever. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Labyrinth Zone. Oh boy. Labyrinth Zone. Fun fact, they considered making this the second zone after Green Hill. Oh, I don't doubt that. There's plenty of hardcore BioWare fans, I'm sure. Oh, I got an achievement for surviving, I guess. Yeah, by the way, hedgehogs can't swim apparently. There's gonna be a couple of people typing in chat, but hedgehogs can swim! Although I've had a couple of people tell me that I should sit down and play through, damn, not Bioshock, what was it? Now I can't figure the fucking name. Mass Effect. There you go. I don't know why. I don't know why I was struggling to figure out the name of that fucking franchise. Because, yeah, truth be told, I've never played Mass Effect. And although I have plenty of chances to go on ahead and sit down and play through Mass Effect, I just never really done so. I should probably find an air bubble soon. You know, it's gonna be It's gonna be funny if Sonic the Hedgehog 1 takes me 2 hours to complete. A lot of people seem to like Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2. Maybe Mass Effect 3? I can see the appeal. I can see the appeal. I don't know. I can't really give it fair judgment since I've never actually sat down and play it myself, so. All right. Gimme. Then again, I don't know if there were any RPGs that were like that really caught my interest anyway. Oh, there's a select few, I guess. I don't know, when it comes to RPGs for me, I'd rather just be in the thick of things. I just want to get my hands dirty. Don't want to spend time romanticizing with an alien, a robot. What the fuck? No, no. But I'd rather get down and dirty and, you know, just fuck. Which I'm sure you can do in Mass Effect, 100%. But I want to fuck while I'm in the battlefield. Okay. It's gonna sound so weird. I totally want to release my jizz while I'm killing someone in the battlefield. Don't kink shame me. Okay, so I only need one more Chaos Emerald. Your loss. Oh boy, we're back in Labyrinth Zone again. Good old Labyrinth Zone. I'm so excited to be here. You motherfucker. Song is pretty okay here. Still don't care for the stage though. Then again, my love for water levels when it comes to Sonic the Hedgehog is not gonna get any better until we at least reach Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Maybe Sonic CD. Maybe. I'll go ahead and grab this. If you guys happen to have a favorite Sonic character, who is it and why? Come on! I wasn't anywhere near that. Okay, this is the part where I'm gonna have to duck. Okay. We're doing okay so far. We're doing alright. We're doing fine. I'm the coolest. It's because of that line, isn't it, Gak? I'm the coolest. I don't get that line delivery when he gets hit by Sonic in Sonic Adventure 2. I'm the coolest. Okay, we're doing good. There we go. I got all the Chaos Emeralds. Despite my fuck-ups, I got them all. Otherwise, my last chances of getting the Chaos Emeralds would be Stardust. No, I forgot the name of the next zone. But Starlight Zone, because no matter how many rings you collected in the last zone, which is Scrap Brain Zone, you wouldn't be able to get a chance to get a Chaos Emerald from Scrap Brain Zone, so better get good. Where the hell is everyone else from? I like Shadow because he's the only one who has a confirmed origin story. Alexa, shut up. I just want to breathe, damn it. Give me a bubble. Any bubble. Give me a bubble. Give me a bubble. I said, give me a bubble. Give me a bubble, you son of a bitch. Cock tease. You saw me try to get a bubble. What the hell happened there? Yeah, that is a very good question. Where did everyone else come from? I mean, Knuckles kind of has an origin story, right? They gave him some origin. He was just some dude that was hired by Robotnik to try and stop Sonic from collecting all the Chaos Emeralds. Oh boy. Tails had a bit of an origin. Look, every character had its origin if you read the manual. If you read the manual, you would know the origin of Sonic the Hedgehog, briefly. Otherwise, I guess people would rely on Sonic comics. Or how about those famous 2 cartoons that aired on what was it? ABC? Originally? The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic SatAM? Although Sonic SatAM was a lot better than The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, so I should be careful here. No, 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 no. I hate you so much. Give me that. Okay, we're making progress. We're almost at the end. Oh, this is where the fun begins. Okay, hold on. See, you couldn't do that in OG Sonic 1. And that's why I like it. Should probably grab this shield. Because this upcoming boss isn't necessarily a boss, per se. More like a trying to make it out of here alive kind of scenario. And we're going to see if I can escape this route before the water fully reaches us. I don't think it'll be possible, but, you know, never mind. I kind of just fucked myself up right there. Alrighty, well, this is where things are going to get interesting. Fuck! I almost made it! Bullshit. I guess according to the game, I'm too slow. Okay, so just take my sweet time here. Take my sweet time, and I'm just blazing through it right now like nobody's business. Get fucked. Alright, Starlight Zone. Pretty chill zone compared to what we just went through in fucking Labyrinth Zone. What the hell was that zone about? Okay, guess I can't really bullshit my way out of that one. Oh no, my favorite character? I guess I've never really answered my own question, huh? Sonic. No, I actually like Knuckles. Knuckles is my favorite character. I don't care how dim-witted he is. He's a fine character. I will always have my love for Nipplesy and Sonata. I'm Nipples. Nipples the enchilada. I break through. Oh, God. Also, this track that's playing right now, it's pretty alright. I like it. Very calm, very cool. I don't care how dim-witted he is. Shut up! Now, I'm pretty sure if Clement were to start Twitch streaming, I bet you that would be one of his sound bites. 100%. Although I do believe he is doing a fine job with whatever he's doing now. I've been paying attention to Clement's podcasting that he has going on his channel now. It's pretty cool. I like it. Son of a bitch! I still miss his Let's Plays, though. That's one thing I'll never get over. But he does have his reasons. He does have his reasons. And I've been down that road before, whether or not I should stop doing what I'm doing because I feel I'm not entertaining enough or whatever. But then, you know, that goes against my whole thing with this stream or whatever to begin with anyway. I treat it as a hobby, not a career. Because if I did, I'd probably hate video games more if I treat it as such, you know? So, I mean, more power to those that rely on video games as their source of income and, you know, all that jazz. It's just not for me. Would it be nice? Yeah. But, I mean, it makes sense, right? What I'm saying makes sense. Okay, well that was Starlight's boss. Now we move onward to the final zone of the game. Scrap Brain. And I gotta admit, this is a pretty cool fucking track too. Fuck! That's fine, I get to listen to this track some more. Actually, we're gonna go this way. Of course I gotta deal with the same bullshit. Hello, Mr. Meaner. Can we get a shout out for Mr. Meaner, please? How are we doing? I saw that you were playing Sonic Frontiers. How's the game? Fuck. How was it? Hold on. Gotta take my sweet time here. So on a scale of 1 to 10, do you think a person like me would enjoy it? Because I've been out of the loop on Modern Sonic for a while now. In fact, I'm on the boat that the last best Modern Sonic game was Sonic Generations, and that game released in 2011. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm playing through Final Fantasy XIV Online. If that counts as open world. I don't mind it if it's done right, if that's the proper response. Yes, Doom turned 29. Man, you remember when that game reached 20 and Doom BFG Edition came out? And people don't choose to talk about Doom BFG Edition because, reasons. No! Okay, well, I didn't die. And that's all that matters. I didn't die. Also, Mr. Meaner, are you a fan of classic Sonic the Hedgehog? If so, do you have a favorite classic game you play every now and again? Hello, GG. Pet the GJ. Hi, Gigi. Hi, baby. How you doing? Look at you. Look at you sitting here, being so cute. Gigi's getting some scritches now. Okay, there we go. Enjoy your spot, Gigi. See, Gigi has a habit of laying on the arm of my computer chair while I'm sitting in it. So he gets attention regardless. Man, I love these balls. You know what I like? Balls. I love them balls. Don't look at me like that, Gigi. I'm not weird. You're a good boy, you know that? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a good boy when you want to be. Hello, Eggman, you fat piece of... Oh, shit! I love your balls. Should make that into a shirt. I love them balls. Them blue balls. Okay, let's try to... Your favorite character is Tails? I like Knuckles. Knuckles is my favorite character. I don't know why I jumped down here. Someone tells me this is a bad move. Oh, I have ads now? I'm that popular? I'm finally getting somewhere in the Twitch universe. If I'm getting fucking ads now. Alright, final boss time. And this boss would be 10 times harder if I didn't have my spin dash. Honestly, your worst enemy here is patience when it comes to this final boss. Because you're just standing here waiting for these 4 electric balls to pass on by while you're contemplating on which capsule he's gonna be in, and 2 capsules just comes out at the same time. Blah, blah, blah. It's not the hardest boss in the world. He's almost dead, right? Like, we can get out of this game soon? Probably not my best run of the first Sonic game, but then again, I don't really praise it to be... I don't revisit this game, if that makes sense. I don't revisit this game at all. But hey, at least I got all the Chaos Emeralds. Probably one of the best credit sequences, honestly. I've always loved credits that has the game's soundtrack that's that does a medley of sorts. I love that. I love that style. It's good. I love it. It's fantastic. Do I come back to replay this game often? No. When it comes to classic Sonic, like I said, my all-time favorite is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So if I'm in the mood to play through a classic Sonic game, then most likely I'm going to be playing through Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Sonic 2 is not a bad game. I like it. It's just not my favorite. I'll give Sonic 2 a praise. It's more tolerable than Sonic 1. But according to Sonic Origins, the next game that's up to bat is Sonic CD, so we are going to be going through Sonic CD next via Sonic Origins. Sonic Adventure. Oh, I have such a... I love Sonic Adventure. That holds a special place in my heart. I love Sonic Adventure more than Sonic Adventure 2. It's a good game. I love it. This game's fine. Sonic Unleashed, I haven't really completed Sonic... No, that's a lie. I completed Sonic Unleashed on the PlayStation 2. That's sad to say. Alright, so that's the end of Sonic 1. I sadly played through Sonic 06 and completed it. Would I recommend it? Hell no. But I've done it. Alrighty. We can now move on to Sonic CD. Where we get introduced to the new character, Amy Rose. And thus begins a new adventure for Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic CD, which originally was released on Sega CD, which was the attachment for Sonic the Hedgehog, for the Sega Genesis, I should say. We're going to go to settings here because, oh. Nope. Let's go to the soundtrack then. I think that's where we need to go. Because I know there's going to be some fans that's going to be like, oh man, I love me some Sonic Boom. Japan soundtrack all the way. Does the Majin thing work in this? Probably. I'd have to unlock sound test for that though, wouldn't I? Anyway. Although you can play as Tails in this game, It just makes sense to play through the game as Sonic. Cue epic intro.
Heaven, sail high. Now shooting me. We're going to have fun. Say, blast off. Excalibur. Just drop that bar. What do you mean? Give and take. Going home. Side zone. Check it out, eh? Live alone. Leather legs. Getting in place. What do you get? Say, back check. Zoom room. Cosmic zoom. That's up, Jay. It's Sonic Boom. Sonic Warrior. Sonic Warrior. You always need a pay.
Unfortunately, it looks like I am. Might have to refresh, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just double checking back on my feed, my playback now, and yeah, it looks like I am dropping frames. I never know how to fix that either, but I like to blame that on my current internet connection too. Let me see. There's a way I can actually fix that real quick. That is not who I am. Give me a moment. Oh my lord, are you fucking kidding me? Give me a moment, folks. Trying to get this figured out. There we go. Perfect. Check bitrate. Unfortunately, I know bitrate has something to do with it. Sonic Forces. I played through Sonic Forces. Let's see. What was my last bit setting for here anyway? Yeah, because like I said, I don't have the greatest internet connection over here. Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. You know what? For that title alone, I would probably play it. Alright. So, like I said, I really can't do anything about that unless one or two things happen. One, I move out to where I originally was from, which was, Alamosa, where I had better internet connectivity. Or two, I get my own internet line installed over here so I can fix this dropped frame issue entirely. Unfortunately, though, with the holidays around the corner, I can't really do anything about that at the moment. So, to give you a hint on what internet provider I have, it's CenturyLink. I'm in Colorado. So Sonic CD has its interesting gimmick where it involves the past and the future signposts. No, they don't have Charter out over here. The only internet provider we can get over here where I'm at right now is CenturyLink. If I want to get Charter, I would have to go back to Alamosa, which isn't in the cards at the moment, unfortunately, is what I'm trying to say. So the thing with Sonic CD, it had an interesting little gimmick where it involves the past and the future signposts. And if you happen to if you happen to run past the signpost, you'll be granted a chance to go into the past or the future of these stages. And it's an interesting gimmick. I mean, there's multiple ways to get the good ending in this game. You know, the obvious way of getting the best ending in this game is collecting a lot of time stones, which is a placeholder for Chaos Emeralds in this case. And the special stages, I mean, how can I describe the special stage? It's trippy. So basically, you're tasked to destroy 6 UFOs, and you basically have rings that serve as your timer. And if you happen to run out of time, well, that's it. You don't get that time stone. And you don't want to, you know, there's various ways you can, like, I mean, you can lose rings. No, okay, so rings do not act as a timer of sorts. I mean, there is going to be a UFO that will give you more time if you're running low on time, which I guess makes this like the most simplest special stage ever in Sonic history, but whatever. I don't have the greatest upload speed over here, unfortunately. So even if I were to crank up my bit rate, I don't think it would improve any, unfortunately. So we're stuck here until I figure something out. Oh, you motherfucker. I mean, I could try to crank it up the next time I stream, but I don't think it's gonna improve. I'd probably have to get I'd probably have to get a better internet provider or my own internet line from the same company that my dad uses. I don't have that many options over here where I'm at, unfortunately. Alrighty, so we're doing okay so far. There we go. Okay. And yeah, just like in Sonic 1, you have to collect 50 rings before you reach the goalpost to get the time stone. There are a total of 7 time stones in this game. And because I'm playing through this game in anniversary mode, if I happen to screw up and not get the time stone here, then I can use one of the many anniversary coins that I have collected to, you know, grant me another chance of getting the time stone. So, you know, that's cool. Oh boy. Okay, so I need to keep an eye out on a red UFO. Wherever that may be. Oh, there he is. Speaking of the devil. So once your timer reaches down to 20 seconds, a red UFO will spot by. And if you destroy it, it will crank your timer up to 50, I believe. I believe it is. I could be wrong. And now we're at our first boss. Are you guys ready for the most hardest boss in Sonic history? One, two, three. Man, hardest boss ever. We have enough time to go through another zone. Why not? Welcome to Collision Chaos. And I still can't tell whether this is my favorite level or not. Bye, Amy Rose. Nope. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Okay, so I can't go up there. I have to go down here. Oh boy. Fucking slicers. Thankfully, I think I'm near the end of the stage. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Bouncy. 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 I don't care about bouncy. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes. Probably have enough time to go through a couple more stages and then we'll wrap things up for Retro Gaming Saturdays. Tomorrow we'll be going through Sonic Heroes. It will be the beginning of Sonic Heroes. Alrighty. That's the third stone. Neat. I got another coin. I could probably go up here, right? Well, looks like I'm going into the past for this one. Although I don't really like being in the past or future in any of these stages. Guess we'll just go on ahead and, oh boy. Oh. There we go. At least if there's an enemy below me, I have a chance of bouncing on the enemy instead of just flat out landing on it. Don't want to lose my hard-earned rings just yet. Okay. So we'll probably have enough time to go through this zone and then the boss. And then, yeah, we'll call it quits. Okay, let's see. Nope. Nope. I never really understood what the rings really did. Is this just to increase your score so you can get extra lives or whatever? What purpose does the rings have for the special stage? Well, whatever. I'm going to assume it's score purposes. Alright, let's go on ahead and clear Collision Chaos. And then we'll wrap things up. Bum, 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 bum. Well, that's just bullshit. Alright, so here's the gimmick of this boss. It's basically a, pinball. Basically pinball-esque. And it's crap. At least this is a pinball game I would never want to play. There we go. So basically your goal during this quote-unquote fight is to reach the top of this pinball table, right? All meanwhile, Eggman is just trying to stop you, but once you reach the top, that's it. That's the boss. Pretty simple. Alrighty, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go on ahead and wrap things up here. So next time we meet up with Sonic Origins on Saturday, we'll continue through we'll continue through, okay, well, cool. We'll continue through Sonic CD. Can I exit this? How do I exit this? Oh. That was simple. Anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed Sonic Origins. Or, you know, some of it. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We're going to go on ahead and wrap things up here. If you guys have not joined the Discord, feel free to join Discord. I do updates on there in terms of scheduling and whatnot, whether I'm going to be streaming or not. And, whoop, I accidentally, there we go. I do updates on there in terms of my streaming scheduling, whether I'm going to be streaming or not, or if I'm going to be holding any other event in the future. Right now, I am holding a giveaway for Resident Evil 4 Remake. So if you haven't gotten into that giveaway yet, feel free to do so. And I wish you the best of luck for that giveaway. And also do support streamers, both big and small. So if you happen to be a streamer, whether it be on here, Facebook, YouTube, it don't matter. I support all platforms. So show us what you can do, and we will gladly show you the support along the way. And since we are going to be rating someone, if you are a subscriber, you're going to copy the first raid message. If you're a non-subscriber, you're going to copy the second raid message. If you guys stick around for the raid, I would greatly appreciate that. Let's see who's online that we can push this love to. Let's see. Who's you know what? Let's see. Let's go ahead and push the love over to Aria21. Currently going through Dark Pictures. It's doing a co-stream. That's cool. Yeah, we'll go on ahead and push the level over to Aria21. You'll love her. She's a sweetheart. And hopefully you guys look forward to Sonic Heroes, because that's what we'll be going through tomorrow is Sonic Heroes. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and start the raid up right now. And thank you all for joining in on this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys tomorrow with Sonic Heroes. Until then, I'm the Blue Hedgehog 2010. Thank you all for tuning in on the stream. And as always, happy gaming, my friends.